welcome to Charmed Intentions. I'm actually really excited for today's spell because we haven't done something like this quite yet on this channel. We're going to do a black magic baneful souring jar to destroy your enemies. This spell is really baneful. It's to it's the spell that you reach for when it like enough is enough and you're ready to submit, like you're ready to bring down toil and hellflame. Okay, this is that one. So we're doing a souring jar, and this can be used to cancel someone's good luck and replace it with bad luck and misfortune. This can be used to confuse their mind, make them lose it, go crazy. I mean, the worst of the worst. This is really that one. So hope you're excited. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like my own personal custom spell work or a private tarot reading or a manifestation candle burn on my altar, I have all of that stuff over there. And other than that, let's jump into today's spell. So you're going to need some vinegar. I have apple cider vinegar, which is fine. You can also use white vinegar as well. This is just what I have. You're going to need a glass jar with a lid. I have seen people do like jars with plastic containers as well, and even bags, putting putting all the ingredients into like a container and then pouring it into a bag so that they can furthermore freeze it. We're not going to freeze this though, it's just going to be a jar, so we're going to use a jar, but you can use like a plastic container if that's all you have. We're going to use some poppy seed. Poppy seed is really good for sowing confusion, sowing discord, souring a relationship, making them fight like cats and dogs, really knocking them off their square mentally. And then we're going to use some red pepper to just send everything into flames for this person. So once you've collected your materials, let's get started. So let's say our opening evocation to open up the space, and then we can really get into it. So sacred space, now come to be, empowered with baneful energy. Magic stirs and flows through me, so mote it be, so mote it be. So first we're going to write our petition. So usually this is, you can, I'm going to leave mine open-ended. I'm going to program mine to destroy all my enemies and any opposition, but this is where you write the name and the date of birth, if you have it, of the person that you're doing this for. You can use a picture of them if you don't have their name, and then you can write your petition on the picture and say this person, and then go into what you want to happen. Now, when you're writing what you want to happen, that part, even if you're doing this on a specific person, you could also leave open-ended. So you can say, the worst of the worst comes upon them. Their life is up in flames. They're in distress. They are confused. They are lost, and really go in. Or you can say something specific. So say you know that their car is on that last leg, but they need their car to keep their job. The car is destroyed. The car clunks out tomorrow. Like, go ahead and put that if you have something specific, but I'm going to leave mine more open-ended. So I'm going to say all of my enemies are destroyed now. They are cursed with misfortune. And all good is removed from their life. Their mind and life is in disarray. Now, if I was doing like some custom work, this would be disturbingly worse, to the point where you would be like, are you good? Do you need the exorcism? Maybe I do. Maybe I do, because this is the light version. Real light. All right. So I've written my petition. You go ahead and write yours, and then go ahead and fold it 3 times away from you. Let's actually do 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it 7 times away from you if you can. 3 times is fine, but I had a lot of paper left over, so let's do 7. All right, go ahead and drop that into the jar. That's the first thing that's going to go into the jar. Now we're going to add some poppy seed to cause that disarray, to taint that mind. And then we're going to add the red pepper to intensify everything, sour everything, and just make it so much worse, inflame all the problems that are already there. This is just going to intensify everything. So it's like, if that car's on their last leg, honestly, it'll probably already just clunk out by itself. And then we're going to pour our vinegar into the jar. So as I do on YouTube, I always make things super simple. If I was making this jar custom, there would be so much more into this jar. And I have a cat, so I'll just leave it at that. If you have a cat, go ahead and do your big one. Go ahead and get you a glove, okay? Reach into that litter box and get it shapopping and put that in there. You can sit in there with the cat. How you like that? How you like that? All right. Pour a little bit more vinegar, and then I'm going to top it off with some more. I'm just like, this is so everyday for me. Not this specifically, but magic is so everyday. I'm just like, not us having a great time doing a baneful jar. And then we're going to put some more poppy seed in there, and then you're going to shake up this jar. As you shake up your jar, you speak your intention. Look at that. That just looks messed up. Like, I would not want my picture in this freaking jar, bro. My goodness. I would not want my name in this jar. Like, God. As you shake this jar, we're going to speak our intention into it. So go ahead and shake the jar. And as you shake the jar, I sour their life. All of my enemies are destroyed. I would do this more aggressively, but this is not the jar I usually use, and I don't want it to leak. But really go for it. Like, really shake the jar. And that can also help you to, you know, get some of that energy out of you and transmute it into this. Any and all of my enemies are immediately destroyed now. They are confused. They are disheveled. They are not able to make plans against me. Their life is in ruin. They are no longer happy. They are cursed with misfortune, bad luck, and bad energy, never to return to a happy state again. Shake, 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 shake. And if you do have any, like, you know, baneful herbs, if you do have any other ingredients that you can add, go ahead and do that. I do have some black magic incense. I don't know why I didn't add that to the spell today. That would have been a great addition, but we don't need it. We've gone ahead and shake the jar. When you're doing a jar, the jar is really kind of the, you know, oh my goodness, look at this. The petition literally was destroyed. See, that's how you know this is nothing to play with. I don't think you can see from the camera. The petition is floating in there in pieces. Oh my God, my enemies are destroyed. And see, I left this open-ended. See, and that's how you know you deal with a real priestess, because it's like, my guides already got to it like a dog, just shriveling up this petition. That is so crazy. Can you see that? That floating white? Yeah, that's the floating petition. My goodness. So yeah, once you've done that, shook it all up, spoken again your intention over the jar, I would say go ahead and light a black candle on top of it. You know what? I have one here, but I'm not going to light it just because I didn't plan for it. But go ahead and light a black candle or a incense if you have one that is good for baneful magic, and light that right on top. Place the candle right on top. It can be white as well. Black would be a lot better. It can be white because white is all-purpose, so it can be programmed for baneful magic as well. Go ahead and light that over it and let that fully burn through. And now we've spoken our intention over the jar, let's say our closing evocation to let our guides know, okay, we're done. We said everything we needed to say. I mean, they already got to work. They shredded up this petition. That has never happened to me before. That is so crazy. Like, you can see it now, that little piece. That is so crazy. It's a rough day to be my enemy. Let's say our closing evocation, which is just the gate closes, the spell is spun. My work is done, the magic one. With darkness and bane, I set it free. So done it is, so mote it be. So after 21 days, you can flush the contents of this jar into the toilet. You can do it for 3 days if you need to. Until then, keep this in a dark, cold place. You can put this in your garage. You can put this in the freezer if you want to. But I usually keep mine like under like the bathroom sink, dark, cold place. You know, free from prying eyes, anything like that, and just really let that sit and stew and just further, you know, compound on itself. And you're done. Literally after that, you are done. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, a manifestation candle burn on my altar, that is where you can find me. I hope you enjoyed today's Baneful Magic Souring Jar to destroy those enemies. And that is what I have for you today. I will see you in the next one, so mote it be.